Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for the collective. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Lord of the Flies was the theme that was coming to me before starting on this reading. So there may be these situations here to where people may have gone through experiences that put them in dark places, dark situations, right? Even if it's mentally, okay? Literally, like physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, traumatic experiences have altered people's ways of existence or their ways of thinking, um, altered their hearts, altered their character, right? Um, or brought out this like primal nature that now has to be recognized. There have to be conversations about this. Daniqua, they have brought out the dog in somebody, like the beast, right? Because they put them in their root chakra to where they felt like they had to fight for survival. When you are in the root chakra, it is all about survival and getting your physical needs met, tending to the flesh and physical experiences. So there's this energy that could have been here, up, functioning at a crown chakra level, but there are experiences that have altered this person's existence that force them to lower their vibration for protective purposes, for survival purposes. Okay? They aren't acting like maniacs. They're not crazy. They're not just trying to fight. They're not just bad. They're protecting themselves, defending themselves, standing up for themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? This is a natural human response. When people are put through traumatic experiences, it brings out a darker nature. We go through dark experiences to find the light again. Why am I going through these situations? Why are these experiences in my life right now? Why are these people in my life causing me to experience these things, this darkness, right? Even if it's like something that's not justified, there's a reason that we go through these things. There's lessons in it all, or ways that we get tested to really show, have we elevated spiritually? Is it time for us to graduate? Can you pass this test? Sarah, Sierra, and there are some who have failed miserably. Ryan, Rana, Rhonda, they have failed miserably. And now they're in places and spaces to where it looks like it's impacting their lives in major ways. Malik's, and everybody that's attached to them. Jazz is what I'm hearing. They have been trying to attack somebody, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, socially, okay? Career wise, whatever this is, it's like they have been trying to attack somebody, not realizing that this individual is much more ascended than assumed. So it's like, I usually wouldn't stoop to your level. I'm not going to stoop to your level. What I'm going to do is take all this darkness that you send in my way, all this hate and negativity that you send in my way, and transmute that darkness and send it right back to you. Will is what I'm hearing. Wills. They cannot accept the truth. Monique, they won't accept that reality. They're getting beat at their own game. Shanae, they're getting beat at their own game. You coming around trying to be hateful, trying to be aggressive, but you're doing it to somebody that thinks higher than you, that's smarter than you, that's more experienced than you, that's more versed when it comes to this spiritual realm and spiritual warfare. So these people only know, oh, I'm going to beat your ass. We going to fight. That's all they know. They know how to get physically active. Jacksons. But when it come down to this spiritual warfare, they're not equipped. So like I said, we don't have to lay a finger on these bitches for them to feel our impact. And they get it now. Janae, whatever this is, they feel it now. They get it. You don't ever have to lift a finger to touch nobody when you have mastered yourself spiritually. Just not a thing, because we don't move through the flesh. We don't live through the flesh. So you think that I got to physically put hands on you to hurt you when I don't live through my flesh? I probably only eat once a day. You get what I'm saying? My body don't even require food, big dog. But this is the stuff that they don't understand. They don't understand. We're not running off the same system that they running off of. Okay? We are not the same. Jazz. And now they in a place to where it's like, yeah, so you thought that this was a game, didn't you? You was playing all these human games, playing patty cake, thinking shit was sweet. And now you getting your ass whooped by the spiritual realm, ain't you? Kiki. They getting their ass whooped by the spiritual realm. And guess what? They're still mad. They're still bitter. They're still angry. They still want to show how hateful and aggressive they are, Shayna. But the thing is, they can only do it physically because they're not experienced in spiritual warfare. They don't have any relationship with God, the Most High. They're not in tune with their energy. So there's nothing that they can do about it but sit here and get their ass whooped. Or sit the fuck down and stop making themselves look like a threat. Megs. Tell the truth. All this evil lying and all this dark spirit. All these dark spirits here. Davon. They can't keep playing these stupid games. Because they're not who they say that they are. They're a cornball that was being competitive. A cornball that was being competitive with somebody that's way more powerful than they assumed. Thank you so much. The letter N